What's going on, guys? It is Michael, and here we are in the gym with a workout. Finally, it took me long enough. I got over my fear of recording in the gym, and I figured we would start with my ab workout. So the very first exercise that I like to do is hanging leg raises, and these are probably the most difficult. So if you're a beginner, you might have to start on some easier movements, and I'll have those coming up later in the video. And for this, I do 4 sets, and I prefer to go to failure. And just a couple quick pointers on this. I think they're a lot easier if you use straps, just because it's one less thing to worry about. And I'm not using these as a forearm builder, so I'll just save my forearm work for deadlifts and back day. But you don't want to use a bunch of momentum on these. Try to swing as little as possible. Obviously you're going to swing some, but the less you sway, the more effective it is. And of course, on every single rep, breathe out on the way up and breathe in on the way down, and just focus on the contraction every single time. And moving on to the second exercise, this is another leg raise, but as you guys can see, it's on a decline bench, and I'm grabbing the little foot things above my head just so it's a little bit easier. And this is a movement that you should do if you can't do the hanging leg raises, so you can master these and work your way up. And after you get the hang of it without a weight, what you can do is add a dumbbell in between your feet. And here's a clip of me getting ready to do the same exact thing, but just with a 5-pound dumbbell in between my feet. And of course, you got to put the iPhone off to the side, and watch this right here. I thought the weight was gonna fall on my face, and I freaked out, but thankfully it didn't. And it felt like that for the first couple of reps, but if your feet are together, it won't fall on your face, hopefully. That would kind of suck. But yeah, if you can do the first way I showed you guys, try this way. And then if you can do this way easy, I have another variation. And all that is just to make the decline on the bench a little bit steeper. And it's not much, but that makes a huge difference. It makes this exercise a lot harder. So you can do either one of these variations. I do 3 sets, and I try to get around 15 reps. And my personal favorite is to use the dumbbell. I think this is a little bit too steep, and I don't get that same contraction, but there's 3 options for your decline leg raises, and you guys can just pick whatever one works best for you. There's all different levels of beginners, advanced, and so on. And then you're gonna move over to the cable crossover station, put the rope attachment on, get down on your knees, and do some cable crunches. Now, this is another favorite ab exercise of mine, and this is one where you really want to feel it. You don't really need to do the whole stack, even though you can, but when you do a lot of weight, the tension really goes off of your abs. So you might start pulling with your arms and using your lats and your back. So keep the weight a little bit lighter and just focus on that contraction every single time. I think the best pointer is try to pull your rib cage, your ribs kind of on your side, down to your quads every single time. And just closing that angle between your rib cage and your quads really fires up the ab muscles. And here's the very last exercise that I do. I'm not even sure what to call it. I guess oblique twist, but I take a PVC pipe. My gym has one of those, or you could use a barbell, I guess, and just sit up straight and twist from side to side. And again, breathe out when you start your twist, and then breathe back in as you're coming back to facing forward. And I do 2 sets of 30 on these, 30 each side. So 1, 1, 2, 2. And really, this is just a finisher movement, and I think it really hits my obliques nicely. And that's pretty much all I've got for this workout. So if you want to see some more workout footage, please do me a favor and click on the like button. I would really appreciate that. And here's 2 more videos that you might enjoy. On the left, I talk about the body fat percentage you need to see 6-pack abs, which is really important. And on the right, I just talk about my approach to training abs. How often should you do it? Keeping it simple, and so on. So if you want to watch any of those videos, all you have to do is click on them. And if you want to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all of those links are in the description. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you later.